Hi, this is Mark Woodward, your straight shooting advisor. Welcome to the KANA Private Wealth Group third quarter 2019 tactical brief. For the third quarter, I do see continued volatility, but also a continued upward trend for the U.S. equity markets. First, remember last year when I said that wage inflation wouldn't start to cause issues for bottom lines until it reached 4% or higher annualized increase? Well, as of June 30th, the one-year increase in U.S. average weekly earnings report was up 2.84%. So although some inflationary pressures are being felt in certain parts of our economy, they are relatively tame, which is part of the reason I think the Fed all but confirmed a rate cut later in July. Now, obviously, the ongoing trade war or trade negotiations between the U.S. and China continue to be a concern and have a potential to very negatively impact global growth. As a result of this, some U.S. corporate capex or capital expenditures did slow down in the second quarter. And partially this is due to the uncertainty around tariffs and how they might impact producer inputs either over the midterm or even long term. Earnings season is again upon us, and while manufacturing output has declined, I do expect a generally positive set of results as individual consumer spending did increase in the second quarter over the first. Now, against this backdrop, in our accumulation models this quarter, I replaced our international equity manager due to our ongoing screening and selection process. Also, I eliminated floating rate bonds due to my expectation that the Fed would cut rates, and I reallocated that to U.S. mid-cap growth to use up more of our risk budget as well as to shield from a possible trade war impact. Now, in our enhanced income generation and trust models this quarter, I also removed floating rate and banknotes and reallocated to either municipal bonds or U.S. mid-cap growth depending on risk profiles. Finally, in our ETF or exchange-traded fund models this quarter, I removed community banks and floating rate bonds and reallocated to U.S. large-cap growth, U.S. mid-cap growth, or to intermediate bonds, depending on risk profile of the model. If you have any questions about your account specifically, please call me for a personal review. And remember, at KANA Private Wealth Group, we help you put your family first.